restart. Let me wait until you guys connect because I know that was having issue the other one. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm online and I changed the orientation because it's gonna be a short one. Let me wait until you guys connect. I'm gonna make it shorter. I'm waiting until you guys connect. Yeah, the other one was looping, was pretty bad. Yes, I put it. I restarted because I noticed that the video was looping. Sorry about that. I don't realize it. So I don't know what was the last thing that you guys seen. So you seen the power supply, right? When I was showing this. Let me wait until more people connect. No, you don't see the power supply? Oh my god. Man, that was a long one. Let me wait a little bit, okay? Maybe they are gonna connect. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes. So I don't have to repeat that even when they can see this later. Yeah. Man, wow, I don't realize that I talk a lot, believe me. Maybe that's gonna be posted, I mean, in YouTube. From my when I finish it posted. But in the one that you seen was, yeah. So basically what I was telling is, I'm gonna keep going because I mean, what I was telling is that I buy the server power supplies from Dell or HP as a power supply, and then I modify this. See, I put an on switch. I put bullet connectors, and then you have a really nice power. This power supply is 800 watts, but it's 12 volts. Okay, so by doing this, you have a really inexpensive power supply. I guess I paid this in eBay. This power supply less than $20. I believe it was like $15. But the server power supplies are very high quality. Okay, they are very good. Imagine it's for a server. So I did this with the laser. See the positive and negative. So and it's a really nice. This can push. You are not gonna believe this. Look at how much they can push. 65.8 amps. It can push 800 watts. 12 volts. Now, what I was explaining when I don't realize in the live, it's what about if you need 24 volts? What about if you need 48 volts? Right? So actually, I don't mention this in the other live. You have another choice. Okay, you can use the same power supply, and then you can use. I make this. This is a step. This one is step up or step down. I know this one is a step up. So I can input. Actually, the input is this side. Look at the. I can input 12 volts and convert here all the way to, I believe this one allow me like 80 watts, 80 volts in the output. So I can convert from 12 to 80, up to 60, actually 40 amps or 45 amps in this one. Even when have 320 amps fuses. And I modify these units, and I like to change the capacitors for a higher voltage capacitors. This one is factory, is 100 volts. Sometimes I change the capacitors and I put higher capacitors. So I make this in the 3D printer. So that's one option. The other option that you have, if you want to go higher than that, you can, I don't know if you know, guys, you can put power supplies in series. How we do that? If I need 48 volts, I take 4 of these power supplies and I can put it in series, connecting the negative, I mean the positive side, for example, from here, instead to go to here, I will go to the positive side, I mean to the negative side of the next charger. However, listen this, don't do it yet. Because the other three power supplies, they need to be modified, okay? And I explain that now. In order to be able to connect power supplies in series, the first power supply, you're gonna keep it factory. That is grounded. The other three power supplies, you need to open the power supply and insulate the board completely and remove the ground that is coming from the chassis to the board. That ground, you're gonna take it out, okay? That ground. And you're gonna leave only the like the positive side. I mean, you're gonna remove that ground, and then you're gonna put insulation in the screws that goes to the chassis that hold the power supply, the PCB inside. I always put gasket rings, so you can insulate completely the PCB. Why? Because you cannot have ground there, otherwise you're gonna short it. So when you unground the other three power supplies, then you can, using the first power supply as a ground, then you stack them like in series, and then you have an output. If you use 12 volts, you have a 48 volts power supply with four power supplies in series, okay? So you can, just like batteries, you can do it. So I did it many times. That it worked like a champ. I have one that it worked when I was in the helicopters hobby. One that lasted me like 6 years, like that, and then I sold it at the end because the Meanwell power supply that I have now is 2,000 watts, which is really good. And but it's $400. So I mean, if you don't have the $400, just buy four of these server power supplies. Yes, it's gonna be a bigger. I mean, but it works beautiful, very stable, because the server power supplies are really good, really good. I mean, the Meanwell is the best power supply you can get, to be honest. But I mean, the server power supply are good and cheap. So I can make a video later how you have to modify the power supplies to be able to do that. So, and then you put the bullet connectors, and you can, yes, yes, and then you have a really, really, really nice power supply. Again, you can use the step up booster to convert from 12 volts, and actually the step up, you can change the variable resistor. For a big one, a nice one, you put a display, and then you have a variable power supply, so you can go up and down in voltage. So it's really cool. So it's really cool. The only thing is you are gonna be limited to what 40 to 45 amps in the step up. If you go higher, you're gonna blow it. You have to be careful with that. But it's really, really good option, and cheap. So, and again, I use that. I've been using that for years, and I mean, it works. If you know what you are doing, it works beautiful. For these ones, I mean, I have the Meanwell, and I mean, I love my Meanwell. It's really good. I have another one that is not Meanwell inside this unit. Actually, I blow the fuse in this unit. So let me see if I can open this without making too much mess to show you what I'm talking about. Sorry for the mess. I have to push this forward. I don't know if I can open all the way. See, that's the power supply. That power supply is not a Meanwell. That's a 72 volts power supply, and is what I guess it's 1200 watts. It's not a bad one, it's a good one, but it's not a Meanwell. I mean, that power supply is like $70, and that's the one that I'm using connected to the Raiden right now. So I wish I have a Meanwell, but the writing have good filters. I mean, and it's good. I mean, it's good. So I don't have to buy another expensive Meanwell. So I mean, again, for the for the charger, yes, I have the Meanwell. I want the best for the charger. For the I mean for this unit, maybe I can get another one. I mean, not now. That's not my priority. But it's a good option. Yes. Yep. So that's a good option. So guys, I want to show you maybe in another live tomorrow the software to build the batteries. The one that I'm promoting in the Facebook group, I want to show you how that works. Is amazing, guys. To build your own batteries is amazing, and I want to support uh, um, Joe Evers, who is the programmer making that software. He's very active. I mean, modifying the software. He make a modification in the software by my request already. And any suggestion, he's very open. Very smart guy. Very smart guy. You check his channel. I'm gonna put his channel later. But I want to show you how works the software, so you can make your own everything, your own design. Very easy. Hey, you don't have to know CAD. Believe me, very anybody can do it. Very, that's what I like. It's very user friendly, the software. He gave me a few trials that I give away. He gave me 5 license trials, so I give away that already. But buddy, if you want to try the software, it's only $5. It's a Patreon, so you pay the Patreon just like much 1 month, and you have 1 month access. If you need to use the software only once, pay 1 month, use the software. He give you a key that is good for 30 days. Use the software. I mean, the software allow you. Let me explain you. Design the battery. With the design, you can print your own trays. You can make your own trays, and then you can print just like I'm doing. Let me show you. I since yesterday printing this. This is almost a 24 hours print, and it's right now in how many hours left? 5 more hours, and it's gonna be ready. So I'm printing two. What is this? It's gonna be a 28 volts, 28 S battery with 12 p. So that, but it's gonna be four of this. Okay, four of this. So basically, it's gonna be something similar as these. The difference is this one is, yeah, I messed this one. I'm gonna show you why. Because the holders are too thin. So I am reprinting now with wider cell holders. So it's gonna be two of those sets. So it's gonna be in total 330 something batteries cells. It's gonna be a back 45 Ds, one pack. It's a very powerful pack. It's gonna be that for the client. So I'm printing that, and then once I finish that, make sure everything is good. Print another set. That's another 24 hours, and then I'm gonna start putting together the pack. I mean, for the client. We are between that or going in this route that is ready. The tree that was my original design, 3-story, but by going in the other route, it's only 2-story, just a wider. But guess what? He have the space. He have the space. We rather go with the other one. So that's that's the change. Originally, that one was going to be 26S. So we probably are going with 28. I mean, we're not 100% sure yet. We're gonna discuss that, and then because depending the controller that he has. So man, the software is amazing. You guys, I'm not gonna recommend something that is not good, man. Try it. You need to try the software. The software not only allow you to do the battery tray, the software allow you to do the bus bars. I'm cutting bus bars with bus bar produced by that software. That good is, you can export that. For example, In my case, I have the laser. I can cut the bus bar, but you can print in the print in the 3D printer the bus bar. Why? Because then you put that on top of the copper and you make it, like with a marker, and you make the bus bar in the copper, and then you cut it with the scissors. So by having the mold and I mean with the 3D printer, you can make a very nice bus bars. Okay, so and you make it with the software, so it's really good. Only hey, $5 is nothing, but buddy, how much do you pay for the coffee in Starbucks? You know, give it a try. I mean, he's doing an amazing. Not only that, the software allowed you to tell you. Oh yes, actually, okay, guys, let's do something. If you are interested in see the software working, I was going to do that in another day, but for you guys are members from the channel. I'm gonna stop the live and go and start the live in my computer. And then I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna guide you how to use the software right now. You wanna do that? I will do that for you guys. But I need to stop it because I in the cell phone the live. So I'm gonna start it in my computer the live with the camera from the computer, and then I can share the screen and you can see everything. So okay, let's do that. Yeah, give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna be live again. Okay, give me 5 or less than 5 minutes, and I'm gonna show you the software now, how that works. Okay, all right, let's do that. I'm gonna stop the live now.